Well, we're in the first generation ever of these novel proteins, right? So the company was started in 2014. We got our first, every protein we bring to market, we have about a dozen on our platform and about 4 that are ready for commercialization. Each one of those has to go through regulatory approval for safety in every country they show up in. So in the US, we have the highest level safety recommendations on 4 proteins. We now have those. We've started expanding a lot in LATAM, so we have those approvals in Guatemala and in Colombia. And we're in about 12 countries of international expansion right now. In the US, there's about 4 or 5 what we call challenger brands that are like, there's a company called Hero Breads who's, they're hundreds of millions of dollars and they're protein forward bread that is trying to really disrupt bigger bread players, right? And they have several of their products that are now protein sweetened. Or there's a new energy drink called Brez that has protein sweetening in it. And so we have several of those challenger brands in our markets. We offer really just so people can taste sweet proteins. We have a chocolate line. Our milk chocolate is 75% less sugar than a typical milk chocolate bar and a third of your daily fiber per serving. And our dark chocolate is 90% less sugar. We have great reviews, but you can get that at Amazon and online. We don't really want to be a chocolate company. We just sort of make it available so you can taste what protein sweetened is. But the big projects we're working on are with people like Grupo Bimbo was our first global partnership. And we are in the middle of working on several very large lines for them, one for the US, some in Mexico, some in Colombia. We have Mars as a large partner in the world, and we are working on a chocolate line on their new snacks division, several lines. And then, of course, they have gums and mints. So they're looking at sweet proteins in a lot of applications, and we're busy in those, but they haven't launched yet because really last year was the first year they could actually start working with them. And then last winter, we just announced a global partnership with Ingredion, who is the largest sugar alternative stevia formulator and distributor. And they are now bringing sweet proteins into their work because they're the biggest natural sweetener alternative. But there's certain things that we can help them make their solution more available to more categories. And we think round out some of what they're trying to accomplish. And so we're very excited about that partnership. They're a global player, and they're now working with very large companies all over the world. So 2026 is a big year for us because we'll go from smaller companies that are in the headlines with better for you, healthier products, but not the global big ones, to having some of the first products in market from the very large ones that have been working on new formulations for the last year. Yeah,
Very
our
interesting.
real goal, we make great products. We can make almost any type of products. Proteins work in every type of product category. But our real goal is to really help global CPG companies rethink the way they sweeten packaged goods. If you look at most packaged food or beverage, it's not one sweetener. It's usually a system of sweeteners. And our goal is to take that $120 billion market and say, every time they start to build a sweetener system in a packaged good, they should start with the base should be protein. And then they can do some of the other taste profile things they want with under the sweeteners, but a lot less. Because on average, we should be able to deliver without changing their taste profile 60 to 80% reductions. And that's a game
Wow.
changer for food.